Hello there, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs for the 15th and 31st of July 2020. If you haven't already seen the part 1 for Sagittarius's videos, by all means take a look. This is going to be the last part of July, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus for Sagittarius. This is a general reading. Please take what resonates. If this reading doesn't resonate, check out some of the other placements in your chart. Okay, Sagittarius, so I'm going to just start off by saying to record this video has taken a great amount of effort. I've been having some technical difficulties, and this is the third or the second time? The second time, but as you can tell, we're over a day late here, okay? And the live was on Instagram as opposed to Facebook. So, what I want to say to you is again, there is absolutely zero coincidence when I do these readings, the timings and what happens to me to get to the point where I record the readings. It's all messages from spirit, from my opinion, okay? If you are faced with hard decisions this month, okay, and you feel like you want to take the quickest, easiest route, don't do it. Don't do it. Because it's going to lead to further delays. I'm just going to be real with you. You may have to pay more money. You may have to, you may lose by making a quick decision. You may lose a bit of money, okay? But whatever you do, if you're faced with a decision and you think, I know, I'm going to cut this corner because actually this is going to be a lot easier, maybe rethink that. Tough decisions, I feel. Tough decisions. And a little bit of smoke illusion energy, alright? So, by the way, if there is any technical issues in this video, can someone please let me know in the comments, like if it jumps or if there's any audio issues, could you please someone let me know? I obviously will be watching the video back, but sometimes, again, it might be easier if you guys let me know as well. Let's see if there's any other messages before we get to the... So I've just heard a gate opening. So whatever this is about here that you're trying to face for this last part of the month, possible big delays, but the big reveal or the big kind of... I'm hearing open ending towards the end, I feel will be beneficial. What do I mean by open ending? It feels to me as though we are... I'm hearing recalibrating into a space that is more conducive to you and your future. So it's like a little bit of course correction going on here, but it may feel like it's a bit of a hassle. Alright, so let's get going. Sagittarius, 15th to 31st, please, of July 2020. What is going to be happening for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs? Do we need to have a course correction here, guys? Do we need to have a course correction? This is 5 of Wands with the 3 of Swords. Is there delays, competition, rivalry, arguing, too many people involved, too many options, upset, okay? This is going to be possibly out of the blue. I'm not going to lie. I feel like it's going to be there 1 minute and then it's gone, or suddenly gone from quiet to a little bit of like, where's this come from? You need to have a look at the people in your life. That's number 1. But if you feel like, actually, no, the people in my life are kind of okay and this is all very straightforward, I want you to have a look at kind of where your life is moving in direction-wise for this end part of the month, because I'm just hearing all is not as it seems here, okay? Whether or not you're only given half a story, whether or not you're only given part truths, whether or not you're... people around you are a little bit sort of they're not great with the sort of revealing everything. I'm saying, I feel like I want to say, if people are giving you information, are they giving you everything here? Are they giving you all the information, or are they giving you information that they think, actually, this is going to be the most I can say without this person getting annoyed? Because I feel like we're a little bit of at a risk of doing that. It's like, we're going to give you a bit of information, but I think maybe this might annoy you, so we're going to restrict and kind of bring back or withdraw a little bit of more information that I know will annoy this person because it's going to cover my back then. Is the truth in the whole story being revealed to you? Because if it isn't, or if you feel like this is an instinctual energy showing you possibly something hidden, something isn't quite being revealed, you may well be right, okay? Now, is this me being negative, you know, Debbie Downer? No, this is so that you guys can be aware of this and make your decision. Now, I'll give you an example. If this is a childhood friend or someone that you've known for a long time, you might sit here and go, well, this has been happening all the time. This was the excuse I needed to kind of walk away from that situation. Or if it was like a job that, you know, you had been looking for a reason to sort of move away from, then great. But I feel like for some of you, it's going to be kind of a hard decision to make. Like, well, this is kind of difficult. This is like my baby daddy. This is my family member. There's a bittersweet energy to it. There's a bittersweet energy. On one hand, there's truth, but on the other hand, there's conflict here. So, could be you conflicted with yourself. It doesn't have to be with external factors. It could just be you're conflicted. If that is the case, and you are very conflicted at the moment, there's a possible inner energy here that's not being released, and so we're kind of not imploding, but we're repressing a little bit. Have you, over the last month, with this very strange Cancerian energy, which is very up and down, especially with everything going on, have you been trying to withdraw and hold everything together? Because there is possibly also a risk of this coming out, okay? Repressions, you could be seeing those both within you and others. Maybe people haven't been sort of openly discussing things and suddenly they're just going to say everything out loud, you know. Take it as it resonates. If this is not resonating with you, then this is, you know, just again, take what resonates. Someone's not listening. Someone's not listening here. Someone's trying to tell you something possibly as well and you're not listening. I don't think I can handle it. I feel like you're a bit worried about what exactly this is about. There's a partner. I feel like maybe you don't want to look into it because you feel like, oh my goodness, what else is there going to be revealed? Am I going to have to deal with all this other stuff as well? You've gone through a lot. This is a wounded warrior energy here a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if the 9 of Wands comes out. I'm just hearing the waiting game. If you are at all in any kind of position where you are struggling to comprehend where this is going to, I think you're going to end up seeing a little bit more of a kind of light at the end of the tunnel here as we get into the end part of the month, because you're definitely going to be shown some energies here that either you're not ready to see, you weren't aware of, or is actually going to help you move forward. Is it going to be easy? Maybe not so much, but actually long term it'll be very useful for you to know. Someone's trying to keep things very neat. They don't want to get their hands dirty with a particular issue, maybe around work possibly, and they're trying to keep everything in the status quo because they think that's going to be more beneficial, but there's something brewing here. We need to be aware of it, because the reason I'm saying this is not to kind of sit and be like, hi, I hope you're having a good day, by the way, this is the bad news. That's not the reason. It's because I feel like if I don't give you this information, you're going to get to this point and think, is this girl for real? I just sat and watched a 30-minute video and she didn't mention any of this. I feel like that's a little bit exactly what I'm showing you here, is kind of that there's not really a lot of truth going out of it. So hence why I'm giving you this information. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. Someone's also trying to take some energy out on you that is not your energy to take, alright? And at that point you need to put boundaries in place. Someone's really not getting the hint with these boundaries with some of you as well. You're putting boundaries in place and someone's not getting the hint. I'm seeing possible relationships, friendships, work relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend relationships. Someone taking their energy out on you, someone taking their anger on you, someone taking their temper out on you. And you're sat there thinking, is this a joke? Is this an actual joke? Like, why am I here? Why am I doing this? They're just saying keep going. The guides are saying keep going with it. And then they're saying, no, Jale, keep shuffling. There's bottom of the deck, 8 of Wands. This is going to happen quite quickly, guys. Very fast moving energy here. Again, in the background, this is actually Sagittarius energy with the I don't know why I wanted to say Centurion. With this at the back, It's very much Sagittarian energy. I'm also hearing there's an option here that's going to reveal itself that you may not be aware of from... It's like there's a catalyst energy or effect here. From what happens, there's going to be a bit of an additional gift in this, because you'll sit and think, was that there before? Was that an option for me before? And they'll be like, yeah, but if you hadn't have been in this environment, you wouldn't have noticed it. Or if you hadn't had this discussion with this person, you wouldn't have noticed it. So whatever this is, this little bump in the road, I want to say, or this little kind of readdressing of your environment, it's actually revealing something. Actually other options, but it's about... So again, if this strife, this kind of little catalyst kind of shift is around work, there's going to be a work option appearing that you may not have seen. All right, someone could even be offering you something here with it. So it's like, let's say for example, if this is an argument and you're thinking, right, I'm gonna, you know, boundaries down, let's move away from this energy, let's go here. Wherever you're going towards, there's an energy of an offer coming in, because it's like, I posted a quote earlier, and it's actually kind of ironic that I posted it, but it's something like, when you realise you decide now don't quote me, this is kind of not verbatim, but this is a general gist of it. When you realise what you're worth, the universe makes the shift for you or something. It's like, as soon as you acknowledge that there's something that needs a shift here, the universe will back you and offer you something on top of that. A gift. They keep showing a gift. Underneath that is the 5 of coins. So you could have been really feeling a little bit left out, neglected here with this energy, and this detour, this other alternative path, could be offering something a lot more substantial possibly. Okay. Yeah, so this is, again, I'll be really honest with you, this is very contradictory energy here. We've got the Knight of Swords with the 7 of Coins, okay? So it's a kind of contradictory energy. It's like stop-start. Rushing in, very fast communication, very kind of quick, blunt communication, possible arguing, and then a break, a pause, okay? Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like you may possibly have an argument here. There could be someone trying to argue with you. That there's a pause afterwards while you're deliberating what you're going to do. Now, as I say, this could be a male air sign. Aries, no, could be an Aries, but Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who is rushing in to take possibly something out on you. The jury's out here. I don't know what you're going to do with this, but I feel like you're definitely going to be like, is this a joke? Why are you suddenly bringing this to me? Could be a boss, could be a family member, could be a friend, could be a lover, could be someone that you're interested in that's going to sort of dump something at your doorstep almost, or, you know, in front of you, and sort of you'll be sat there thinking, why is this my issue? Let's have a look. Sagittarius, please. They're just talking about an issue to be resolved. If this is a love interest, because we've got the Queen of Wands here. Now, this could be a mother. Okay, so maybe this is a family member, and your mum's getting involved. This could also possibly, maybe you've got that energy. Maybe you're a very nurturing, caring human being. And usually you would sort of turn around and be like, oh my goodness, I need to repair this connection. But now you're kind of like, I'm not sure about this. Now, bottom of the deck is the 10 of Coins, which is legacy, family, money. Is the argument about money? Is the argument about commitment? Is the argument about your future? Could be. Could well be. Maybe you're having to deliberate about what you're going to do. We've also got Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy here. There could be this very blunt communication with a lover who you may have separated from previously. You may have been upset with them. There may have been a break in the communication, and you could have had a separation. Could also be the person coming in to speak and discuss things. But I think the way they're doing it could maybe create a bit of an argument, if I'm totally honest with you. Now, because the reason I'm saying that is we've got the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is a reconsideration or, reconciliation. Six of Wands is victory and or, public discussions, public eye. Six of Cups is also a soulmate energy of maybe there's children involved. Maybe this is an ex who's coming to rush in to kind of try and get back with you and you've got kids. Could be. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. Or if this is just someone who wants to reconnect and could have hurt you in the past. Maybe there was other energies involved in the past that caused this kind of rift. Leo. We've got Leo energy here. I'm also seeing something about springtime. Maybe this was an ongoing issue from spring, possibly. I'm just hearing I don't know what to do. So I don't know if this is you thinking this, or maybe at the time you had to walk away to kind of save your own, boundaries, and now this person's ready to come back. Now, I'm not saying you have to sit there and go, yes, please, because this energy feels a little bit blunt. But they do want to move on to calmer waters here, because we've got the Six of Swords. So this is about moving on and sort of smoothing things out. Now, are they going to come in with this very heartfelt offer? I don't know, because it feels a little bit blunt and it's very air energy. It's definitely out of the blue. I don't think you're going to expect this, if I'm totally honest with you. Something about other options. Maybe you're thinking about going towards other options. Don't forget that Eight of Wands card. Maybe you've started moving away and your sort of viewpoint or your attention is on someone else. It could be, Maybe they've come in thinking that you're going to move on, and hence why they're coming in. We've got Page of Swords here. Someone could be checking social media here and or keeping an eye on you. Could be a younger air sign, as I mentioned before. So, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm hearing wants to make amends. Wants to make amends. Bottom of the deck, Three of Coins. So this is, again, could be a work situation. Maybe you worked with them, but they want to offer you something here. A reconsideration, or reconciliation, should I say. Again, I'm getting a left side. I don't know if people are kind of telling you, oh, don't do it. If they get back together or they offer this, don't do it. Maybe a mother, family member, friends, possibly. If it's not you, it could be the other person. But it's like there's too many people involved here. There's way too many people involved. You guys could have kids. They could have kids. Maybe that's the issue, is that ex-partners are involved or karmic partners are involved. You're trying to find a middle ground, but there's just too much going on. And I feel like you guys get to a point where you're talking, and then as soon as things start progressing, everyone piles in, and it's like this free-for-all energetically. And that's when it starts getting very draining and complicated. And I feel like if you're going to do this, you need to kind of simplify this as best you can, because everyone involved in this is not going to help you. It's going to make things more complex. Why did I say September in my head then? Something's happening in September. Maybe it's a birthday here. Someone's birthday, possibly. 15th to 31st of July. 2024 Sagittarius. Healing. I think they're coming back to try and repair a relationship here. Now, for some reason, the light has gone a little bit insane. I think it's when it gets darker outside, the light here gets a bit insane. One sec, let me pause the video and try and turn this light down a little bit. Okie doke. So, yeah, this is the star card. As you can probably not still see. It's very bright for some reason. Could be Aquarius, okay? This is heavy Aquarius energy now. But this is also healing and hope. This is about, you may turn around and go, look, I'm all for sorting this out, but not now. Maybe this person's not ready, you're not ready. This is also healing, but it can be future reconciliation. Maybe you're talking about it in the future, or you're talking about it now for the future. Let's have a look. What's on the bottom of the deck? 3 of Wands. So again, future energy. Maybe you're making plans for the future here. So when you talk, it's like you then go into depth of, it's like 0 to 100. It's like, oh, okay, so what would you want to do? Where would you want to live? Where would you want to bring up the kids? You know, it's that, those kind of very in-depth, heavy conversations, I feel. It's not your kind of, well, where are we going to go and eat on our date? You know, it's like, it's big kind of, now I don't know why I want to say this, but I feel like possibly that was avoided before. This kind of conversation may have been avoided, is what I want to say. Heavy burdens. I feel like it's because this person doesn't like discussing these things because it scares them, possibly, which is why there could have been a break in this before, but I feel like we're coming on track now with this. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to place some foundations down here for longer term, alright? They want to try and build a future here, okay? 15th to the 31st of July 2020. Let's go and chase that card. It's gone on the other side of the room. Yeah. Yeah. They need to do a bit more healing. They want to invest in this. Page of Swords and 2 of Wands. They want to make an investment, but I don't think this person's ready. I don't think this person is ready yet. Because we've got the 2 of Swords underneath that, which is pause. Maybe they're not, because again, we haven't got, we saw the King of Swords on the base of the deck, and we saw the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. We're not seeing Kings at the moment. I don't know if this is an energy of being ready, if I'm totally honest with you. Sagittarius, please. 15th to the 31st of July 2020. What is going to happen for Sagittarius, please? What is going to happen here? This card wants to come out. I'm going to not be extra. Bottom of the deck. 4 of Swords. Break, meditation, contemplation, indecision, not being ready, needing to do the healing still. Alright, can you see there? This is someone, again, this light, I don't know why it's doing this. One sec. Sorry, guys. We're going to get progressively darker and darker and darker until you're not going to be able to see anything, but for some reason it's not letting me show you the cards unless I do it like this. The 4 of Swords, as you can see, this is someone sleeping, contemplating, meditation, taking time out to decide. Hello again. But, so apologies, I just paused and readdressed the lighting again. So again, pause, stop, start, stop, start. Do you see what I'm trying to say here? This is, again, Spirit are trying to demonstrate this. So again, it might be extraordinarily frustrating for you to watch, but this is what they're showing you via the medium of every part of this environment. So apologies if this is frustrating you. It could well be that you're going to be frustrated about this situation. They're trying to demonstrate the best way they know how through me what will be happening with you guys, okay? So again, take the signs as they're intended to come across, not to trigger you, but to give you some insight. So we've got a bit of a pause. Stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. Okay. Stop, start. Again. Waiting. Well, what is this? Why, you know, what lights and what's going on here? One minute they're aware, then they're not. Awareness, non-awareness. What is this? Then the wheel comes out. The Wheel of Fortune. The tides turn. A change is in the air. There's a change in the air here. The change, full steam ahead. Now that's how I'm reading it. That's how I'm reading it, but let's take a look. Let's take a look. So we've had the Wheel of Fortune for Sagittariuses. What's next? It changes and turns. Okay, okay. We've got the Three of Cups here, okay? So yeah, this could be reconciliation, because we've also got the Tower, all right, which is short notice, very, again, boom, out of nowhere. So you could be having more stop-starts, all right, possibly. Let's see what happens next for Sagittarius. 15th to the 31st. July 2020, please. Bottom of the deck, we've got faith. So this is a focus on your intention, setting your intention, trying to understand the process, trying to understand what this is about, okay? The reason being is this is eventually going to evolve into the Ten of Cups. This is emotionally fulfilling for you guys, but it's a matter of when and when they're ready. Now, is the majority of these, you know, you guys going to have this at the end of the month? Possibly, possibly not. We'll go into that in a minute. Let's just pull out some outcomes here, first of all. In fact, yeah, what I might do is I'm going to pull, for you guys and your outcomes, I'm going to pull from this deck, but I'm also going to pull from the Angel Answers deck, because it will give you outcomes as well as timings, okay? So we're going to pull, how many are we going to do? 4 or 5? They want to do 5. So let's see, Sagittarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. What is the outcome? What are the 5 outcomes, please? 5 outcome options. The reason I'm doing it is because everyone's different, and I don't want to just be the cop-out and be like, yay, we're all going to be married, you know? Nah, we're going to give you a bit more specific information. So, 5 options. Let's do option 1. What is the outcome for option 1, please? Card 1. Set of cards 1, please, for Sagittarius. They're like, wait for it. Okay. Let's do card number 2. Outcome, card number 2. I'm going to pause this part of the video, I think. What do you think? 1 sec, I'm going to pause it. Okay, so I paused it, Ty. I'm sure you didn't want to watch me shuffle. If you did, write in the comments, and next time I'll take that into consideration. So we've got 5 options. I want to show you up close if you need to pause it to pick. Okay, now there are multiple cards under each one. There's an outcome with a timing or some further insight, okay? Because I feel like everyone's going to be different here, so I'm going to try and give as much information as I can. Obviously, if you want a personalised reading, by all means let me know, but this could tide you over. Alright, so I'll show you up front, up close, it's up to you to decide, okay? Okay guys, so this is option number 1, option number 2, option number 3, option number 4, option number 5. These are outcomes, okay, and timings and or further insights. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or number 5. Pause the video if you need extra time to decide. Okay, so I haven't checked, I haven't looked, but let's have a look. Option number 1, outcome. Okay, let's have a look. I haven't seen the outcomes. This is really good, guys. If you chose card pile number 1, option number 1, this is 2 of Cups. This is union. This is divine counterpart. This is positive resolution, because we've got here peaceful resolution as well, just to kind of confirm. So you guys, looks like there will be a reconciliation. Congratulations. Brilliant outcome. This, I feel, will go and develop further. That's what the way they're kind of giving me this insight. So congratulations if you picked number 1. Okay, let's see number 2. Okay, so this is the thing. I feel like you guys may actually have more than one option. And the reason I'm saying that is we've got Ace of Cups and the Lovers. Now, if you're saying, no, this is not me, this is not me, it could be them, all right? Because we've got choose a new direction and there's something better. So it could be that maybe they've got another option and they're going to go in that direction, or you are choosing another direction and then you meet someone else, okay? But this one feels like it could well be that there may be other options that are more suitable for you for option 2. So again, take it, you know, as it resonates. If you feel like it doesn't resonate with you, then, you know, either pick another pile or maybe get a personalised reading. Let's see option 3. Wow. So again, I feel there's going to be movement for you guys, because we've got the Ace of Wands here. This is new beginnings, making an effort, action, movement. And then we've got trust and yes. Now these cards, when they're multiple cards getting pulled out, is because they came out, and I'm not going to just put them back unless my spirit guides say to, and they said keep them. So I feel like you are definitely going to get the ball rolling around the 15th or 31st. But I feel like there's more to come with this. So it could be that this is beginning to evolve around this time, but there's more to come, more movement. So let's see option 4, outcome 4. Okay, so we may have to wait for you guys. We've got the wait card here. This is asking you to wait. There's some more information coming through, and I'll tell you why. We've got the Devil. So are they needing to heal? Is there a fear around this? Are they maybe codependent? Is there an energy or toxicity around them that they're trying to cleanse? Or maybe you are. Let's wait this out a little bit here, because I feel like it's not quite ready maybe. So again, this maybe next month it will be, all right? But just as I say, now between the 15th and 31st, I'm feeling like maybe we need to wait this out a little bit. But again, trust your instincts. So option number 5. Okay, again, same with option 5. We've got the Sun in reverse. Now this is, again, maybe not revealing truth, maybe not understanding something, a little bit of unhappiness here. We've got the not the right time, and meditation brings answers. Why do I feel like someone feels like something's being hidden from them that picked number 5? If that's not going to resonate with you, then don't think, oh my goodness, something's been hidden. It just means that there is maybe one or more of you that think there's something not quite right going on. I feel like you're going to get truth here, so wait it out maybe. But we've also got here, not the right time, and meditation brings answers. So definitely have a look into this, because I feel like there's going to be more information evolving. I wouldn't be making any decisions on this right now. Remember the advice at the beginning I said about not cutting corners? I feel like this is really relevant, alright guys? So anyway, hopefully that's been of some assistance. This has been your reading, Sagittarius, for Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs from the 15th to the 31st of July 2020. Thank you for all your likes, your shares and subscriptions here. It means a lot to me. I appreciate you. If you want to catch me live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 PM British Standard Time, 3 PM Eastern Standard Time, you're more than welcome. It is a general collective reading that we do. If you want a personalised reading, information is in the description box below. If you want to be in for a chance of winning a competition here that we're running, we're giving out the Tarot NEFERATI deck, as well as a 30-minute free reading with me. If you want to be in for a chance of winning that, you must be subscribed, you must like at least one video that isn't alive, and comment on at least one video that isn't alive, and a winner will be picked at random when we hit 1,000 subscribers. You can comment and like as many videos as you wish. There is no limit, okay? So again, up to you. So guys, I wish you the best of luck. Have a wonderful rest of the July. Until next time, take care.